What is good, YouTube Nation? Today we're going to be breaking down another Madden 13 scheme, but it's actually my Madden 25 scheme. I'm going to be talking about my Madden 25 offense, stuff that is my early thoughts about Madden 25 and what I think is going to be effective. Now, as we know in Madden 25, one of the key things that they're bringing in is a new audible system, and what this audible system is going to mean is essentially what's going to occur is if you are in a doubles type personnel, that's 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 running back, you cannot audible into a gun spread type personnel, which would be 4 wide receivers and 1 running back, or like a jumbo personnel here, which would be 3 tight ends, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver. That is the difference with that is the difference in Madden 25 as opposed to Madden 13. You see in Madden 13 we could go out in like 5 wide and we can audible into like strong close and get Randall Cobb at running back, something that a lot of elite players did because the Packers didn't have a running back, so it's just a nice way to alleviate that weakness. Now, one of the things I want to propose to you guys in Madden 25 is essentially my mind has been working is in order to run my offense the way I like to run offenses, which is no huddle, have all the plays at the line of scrimmage, keep the defense in a core formation in a basic defense. I have to have all my 5 audibles have to be accessible at the line of scrimmage. So what that's going to mean is I need to find a formation that I can have multiple sets out of. So basically what that means is like I need like a 3 wide receiver set. So what I'm going to be doing here with the New York playbook, you guys are going to see we're only going to be in 3 wide receiver sets. So this is going to mean a couple things. We're going to need the halfback to catch. We're going to need the tight end to block, and we're going to need the wide receivers to block. We're going to need the tight end to be effective in the passing game as well. Audibles for this, let's get into this real quick. Single back bunch, wide trail, one of the best plays in the game. Again, this is going to be your zone beater primarily probably, so just know that. You have 2 options here. You can go with the single back wide receiver screen. This is only simply because the problem fade, which I actually found out today. Problems fade wasn't even problems fade, so that was kind of weird. But anyways, the wide trips with the fade that problem ran in the Madden challenge. That's the way we get that animation. We could do the same thing from the wide trips and throw it to the slot receiver. But for my money, especially on Xbox, the slot seam is going to be the better play from the doubles Giants. Hopefully that's still in the game next year, but we see we have a stock fade on the left side of the field with the Poco route, and we have a curl flat combination with a nice comeback route on the right side of the field. So that's going to be a nice play, plus the run audible down as a zone type of a run. Next play we're going to be going over today is the Giant slot trail. This is S. Gibbs' probably favorite play in the Madden 13. It's one of the best blitz beating formations in Madden 13. It's going to really complement our main formations. So Giant slot trail from the gun normal wing New York is that's that audible down. This Giants will play. This is actually problem. His offensive in the Madden challenge is the 5 wide from the Philadelphia Eagles playbook. And if you guys know anything about the 5 wide from the empty Eagle playbook, it has a running back and a tight end on it in the standard thing. So what we're doing now is that's a 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end type set, but it's a 5 wide look, which is cool. So we can hopefully manipulate and get around that little issue. So the Giants has that wheel route for us, and essentially we're still in the whole concept. So that way we don't have to go to 5 wide one play and not be able to go to 3 wide the next play. So that way we can still use that empty type of a look. Okay, and then the last play I want to go over, this is actually my favorite play, is the gun wing trips weak New York Giant slot wheel. And you can see we have that there. So that's what we're going to be going over today, guys. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. And let's get right into the basics of the offense real quick before we get into anything else. Now, remember, guys, curl flats, we ran that all year, and we're going to continue to run it all year. We're going to continue to run it next year, guys. This is a phenomenal concept. Now, I chose the Dolphins for this scheme. The main reason I chose the Dolphins for this scheme is because the Lions will have Reggie Bush next year, and Reggie Bush is probably the best overall pass-catching back in the league. Okay, so at tight end, we're going to have Fasano. You need your best user catch options in your best receiver. So like Brian Hartline, he needs to be right there. And then I thought they had like a bigger receiver. I can't remember his name though. Let's see. Let's just try. Let's just put Hartline there and best there. That'll work. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so the double's weak, and then your base play is going to be curl flats. Okay, we already know about curl flats, why it's such a good formation, why it's such a good playbook, and we're just going to come out in like a cover 4 to show you. Remember, if it depends on what hash you're on the field, so like left side. If you're on the left side hash, you're going to run it to the left. If you're on the right side, you're going to run it to the right. Left side setup is this. Smart route, out route the far outside left receiver, fade the tight end, and drag that receiver on the right. And you're going to see your first read is the running back route. Second read is the flat route. Third read is the wide receiver on the left. And fourth read is the tight end. And last but not least, we have the drag, as well as that as a late read. So you just want to read the defense. It's very simple. You want to use your progression reads on this, and you want to work on this play. We've talked about curl flats all year, guys. That's why I'm not going to spend as much time on it. So if you want more information on curl flats, check out some of my other videos. I talk a ton about this concept in this game. Okay. The next setup to the right. So let's reset the play. Setup to the right. Smart route, out route the heartline receiver. Remember, you're running the right side curl flats if you're on the left side of the field, and the same way you're running the left side curl flats if you're on the right side of the field. Okay, so we have the right side curl flat set up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to either put beast on a fade or a streak. I like the streak, and you're going to put more on a drag. Okay, your first read is still going to be the running back route because it's a blitz beating option. That's what we're going to be using it for. And then your second read is your flat route, and your third read is your out route, and then your fourth read is your streak user catch. So it's going to be that right there, and you see how it's going to split cover 4, cover 2 shells, which is nice. And last but not least, your read underneath is your levels between the drag and that angle route. So you kind of see how we're going to be using curl flats overall. Now, quick pass audible slants, not really a concept I want to talk about. Deep pass audible 4 verticals. What I want you to do is fade both of the outside receivers, and you can leave Butch on that in route, or you could just blue route him. I like the blue route, so I have the pass protection. And you're going to motion Heartline 2 steps, and he's your first read. You're going to see if you can't sneak that fade route in. Now, if there's a zone flowing out there, do not throw the fade route. Trust me, it's going to come back to bite you. But if they're in this type of a deal, where they're in like a blitz situation, where they're blitzing their outside linebackers, and they're in man coverage on the outside, you see with the pass lead to the inside, we're going to be able to beat man coverage, and this is going to be 2-man under blitzes. The only thing that's going to be able to stop it is a zone over there or 2-man under with a zone over there, and that's the only way they're going to be able to stop that route, especially on either system. It's not going to get pressed because of the motion. Okay, so real quick, and then the next read on this play, say they put purple over there, but they're not using the tight end, then you're going to have that pass lead to the inside there. Third read on this play is going to be if they're in a cover 2 type situation, which is the main reason you're calling this play anyway, is you're going to look to Devon Best over the middle here. You see the middle linebacker is going to be trying to figure out who to guard. All of a sudden, Beast is just going to be wide open down the middle, okay? And then the last read that I want to talk about today is the it's a user catch fade. So you're just going to wait a little bit, and then right about there, you're going to throw it, and you're going to click on, you're going to try to cut it off, and basically just split that defender in half. You're going to basically, we've already gone over this a lot, guys, but what it is it's just the standard user catch. Everyone's been doing it all year. You're just cutting off the fade route right about here, and Tannehill sucks, but it's like a pass lead. I don't pass lead them, but most people do, and that might be why I suck at throwing them. I don't know, but Tannehill is not the best quarterback. This is going to be Matt Stafford next year, but with a pass lead to the inside, and you see you're just going to try to go catch it, and it's just Tannehill sucks, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't know why people like using the Dolphins and Tannehill and all that. You can't do your stuff. But there we go. We finally get it. You see with a pass lead to the inside, or even just a bullet pass, you're going to get that separation. And the cool part is you could also use this as a snap read, as you saw. Even with in a cover 3 type situation, if it's a snap read, you can just throw it, and it could get in there. And that time, of course, he wasn't on the fade. But let me try and show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can't get the. So like what you can do is you motion snap, and then if you see that corner drop back, immediately throw the ball to more there. So that's just kind of a concept that we've been picking up on recently. And then obviously your run audible down is not a draw, so I wouldn't use it as much. But the off tackle is not bad because you get those double teams. So I mean that's kind of good. But anyways, guys, this is the basics of the offense. I just wanted to talk about the principles, and then we're gonna branch out, get into all the other formations soon. Remember, guys, if you guys want any more information, we've broken down curl flats all year, guys. Curl flats is an essential concept for you guys to know. I'm not gonna break it down in every single video I do. I am going to probably mention it in every single video I do. Make sure you check out our curl flats breakdown. It's on our Arizona Scheme of the Week offensive scheme. I'll try to put an annotation in there for you, or a link in the description, guys. Make sure to check that out. Also, make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already subscribed. Make sure you hold me down with a like below. And if you have any questions or comments, check out the comment section. If you need some articles or anything like that to read, check out the description. I have some nice information in there for you guys. And guys, have a good day.